This is Joyce, and I finally received my full body silicone doll kit from Cindy Hamelin. As you can see, completely sealed. I haven't opened it at all. This has been a true nightmare. I ordered my doll back in December and received one of the famous monster babies that Cindy has been known to send to a few. So then she made me another one. I wanted one very soft, and the second baby I have a video of is very soft, but for some reason Cindy adds dragon skin silicone to her psycho paints. So when she painted the doll, the second doll, she took the softness completely away. It just hardened. So I didn't receive the video of that baby until the night before she was due to send her out. The video was so dark that I couldn't really see it. Actually, that was my fault. I found that the brightness was turned down too low on my computer, so by the time I got that part of it figured out, the doll was on its way to me. When I saw the video, seeing how terribly stiff she was, I told Cindy I was going to refuse it when it came in the mail, that that's not what I wanted, and that I basically felt like she had ruined the doll. So this is the third baby. The way Cindy puts her babies together with silicone, she tends to stiffen them up. They tend to not have any necks. So to try and get this baby the way I wanted her, which was to keep her soft, I agreed and offered with Cindy that I would put the baby together. Now, the original discussion was that I wanted her arms to be bent. I didn't like them just long and flat down. And in order to pour silicone in bent arms, they have to be done separately. So that was the plan, that I would attach her head and attach her arms. Well, again, I did not receive the video of the completed baby until the night before she posted her in the mail. And I was totally shocked to find that the arms weren't cut as I expected, which really should have been cut at the bend, making the, putting it back together so much easier. With the bend of the arm and the creases, it would have been easier to disguise any kind of seams, covering any kind of seams. But that's not what it was. It was just the hands. I'm not sure why the feet aren't attached, because like I said, I did agree to attach the head and the arms, but the discussion, there was never a discussion about me putting on the feet, because I wasn't expecting the feet not to be attached. I was expecting the feet to be on the legs. Excuse me. So my goal was to just get her home. If I've got to put the head and the hands on, I'll do the feet too. Not a big deal. But since then, I have been shown proof that these hands and feet are actually copied from vinyl kits. So my box opening today is not as an exciting thing as I was hoping it would be. For one, you never know what you're going to get from Cindy till you pull it out of the box. And for two, my little Gabby's been tainted. If she indeed copied vinyl kits to make the hands and feet, that disgusts me. And I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'll be able to get some hands and feet sculpted for her, because I truly do not want to put these hands and feet on her. And like I said, you never know what you're going to get till you actually get it. So she could be a lumpy, bumpy, warped mess, or she could be soft and smooth like some of the other babies we've seen from Cindy. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut it open. And you know, it's sad because I don't have an excited feeling like I was wanting to have when I finally received what I was hoping was my dream baby. And the feeling it got me, I was just a little nauseated. There's some gifts. I'm not sure I even want to bother with it. We know Cindy is very good at sending goodies. It's the most important part of the package that lacks. Which is the baby. So I really don't care about any goodies. I just care about the baby. Here's her head. And I must say, I don't know if you can see, I hope, she's not lumpy bumpy on the head. But she's not smooth either. She's not smooth either. Kind of looks like either the mold wasn't smooth or she's tried to repair some air bubbles with painted on silicone. But I don't know. She doesn't look near as bad as the monsters we've seen. I do believe the painting could. I mean, this is awful. I'm gonna take some still pictures and hope that you can see it. If you can see just how rough. She actually feels much better than the monster baby I received. The monster baby I received, oh my goodness, I can't even touch it. It's just such a horrible, horrible feeling. But this doesn't feel bad like the monster baby. The face doesn't look too bad. But Cindy does not. Well, we've got a nice big air bubble here. Not sure if you can see that on her ear. Nice big air bubble. Nice big dent there, like maybe she tried to repair an air bubble. But I must say she's not as bad as some of the others that's came out. And I'll just have to see now. Cindy did tell me she does not bake her molds. She says she uses monster clay, and that she does not bake her molds, which that, not being a sculptor, just having some common sense, would tell me that that's where all the rough spots come from. Because I do know that the professional sculptors, they do bake their final sculpt, and then there's much sanding involved to get those pieces nice and soft, or nice and smooth before you pour it. And Cindy's not doing that. Cindy is just actually reusing. She doesn't bake, so she can reuse her monster clay, is what she told me. And so that's what her problem is, as far as not getting these silicone babies nice and smooth. I feel like it would be nice and smooth if she would have baked her sculpt and then took the time to sand it smooth before she made the mold. Here is a foot, kind of a small foot. I think that's kind of a small foot for a 19-inch baby. Toes are all separated. And it doesn't look too awful bad. It really doesn't. Nice and soft, nice and squishy. Here's the other foot. She's got it wrapped in, I guess, polyfill, and it's sticking all over. There's some spots. Looks like just little bits. I don't know if you can see that or not, but to me that looks just like little clay bits or something that should have been smoothed out. Here is her hand. Very soft. I sat up many nights with Cindy working on this sculpt, wanting my baby to have nice little fat hands and creases and fat rolls, and I'm not sure now if this is the final product from my ideas, or exactly, you know, the rumor, or, well, it's not really been a rumor. There's been some evidence that these could possibly be copied as well. So I'm not sure that these hands or feet will even be going on my baby. They're too big. I mean, They're too big. Kept telling Cindy, I don't know what this is for. This fatty part glob there on top. Kept trying to get her to cut that down. But the hands are very much too big, I think. I did ask her to, that I, when we were working on the sculpt, I did want some little knuckle dimples. She added them. And here we have the body. Here's the body. Which is as rough as can be. I'm not sure if painting this will get rid of the rough spots or not. Not much definition. And I don't know, she's not near as soft as she should be. This is the baby from the back, and I think you can see, hopefully you can see just how rough. I mean, you can see that, I know. Picture that, kind of. Not as rough, not as chunky, but you can, I think you can see just how rough. And if you look, way too big for this baby. The hands are just as fat as the arm. She was supposed to put fat rolls. We've got a nice little tear here. Nice little tear. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a tear there. Big lump here that needs to be sanded. She's not soft and squishy at all. I mean, the head doesn't seem, the head is I would say perfect as far as the softness goes. But this is not soft. This is not soft. I mean, she's not any soft. She's about as soft as Echo 20, I would say. Maybe a little firmer. Than Echo 20. But good or bad, I had made the decision that it was over. It's just over. I'm glad the nightmare's over. I'm with the Hamelin. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. The emotional stress that she put me through to get this doll, it has been the worst nightmare I've ever experienced. And I absolutely so very glad that it's over. Well, she definitely poured those separately and did not just cut them off of here because they don't even fit. They don't fit. Yeah. Oh well. This is my box opening. And my silicone pieces that I received from Cindy Hamelin. And we'll just have to see what I can do with it. Right now, I'll just have to go back in the box. Thank you.